Alright, cool. I'm going to quickly do my posting. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I guarantee this is actually like not synced up well, my audio with the actual game audio. And there it is. All right. Cool. I will open up the Twitch app on my phone to follow chat pretty shortly. All right. Starting just a couple minutes late here. Apologies for that. I was eating. I had a short bit of time to prep food for the rest of the week at work and then get something together for me to eat this evening. But anyways, we are just playing solo tonight because it's Tuesday. So that still means Stellaris Console Edition, but I am by myself. So we are going to go back to the Blorg commonality with our Blorg stream game. And we're going to try to see if we can make some more friends this time. Okay, where are we sitting? I did go back and watch a little bit of the last episode just to remind myself where we were at and kind of get caught up. Let's see. So this Spaceport. I don't have the tech. Corvette assembly yards. Okay. Borchi Foods. So we're building food here. See, it's a good thing I named the planet what I'm putting on it. Otherwise, I would totally not know. And I would build some really dumb stuff and just, you know, mess everything up. Nobody accused me of being smart. Okay, so what are we doing on Blorg? We're upgrading. Oh, we're building a science lab. Okay. How are we doing on our traditions? We should have expansion. Yes, we do. Okay, so we want to start with colonization fever so that our capital buildings produce more unity, and then get courier network to reduce the cost of new colonies affecting traditions, seeing as how it's currently increasing it by 25%. Ugh, awful. Anyways. So we'll take that one, and then a new life is quite good. Pop growth speed increased, and colony development speed increased, and then reach for the stars and galactic ambition will be kind of nice. So we'll have to keep a big rein on the amount of frontier outposts we construct, because we will not have galactic ambition. Okay, so and fingers crossed that our borders extend and actually engulf the Eglor system, so that we can make use of this bad boy right here, the home base ore grinder. That's the ancient mining units kind of home base sort of thing. We'll want to take that out so that we can control it. So that will mean we need destroyers with point defense. Obviously, I don't want to worry about that too much right now. But anyways, let's double check our how we're doing here. These guys, they're not mad at us. So that's cool. These guys don't like us very much. Why not? What did I do to you guys? United Policemus Combine. Oh, it's because they're fanatic xenophobes. Duh. Should have realized that. But yeah, everybody else seems to be, you know, okay with us. We are grossly inferior to most everybody in terms of both naval capacity and fleet power, but it is only 30 years in, so... Alright, enough about that. I've already wasted about 5 minutes here. What do we got this guy doing? You are doing improbable ceramics. You are doing something else. Okay. Now, see, I could totally cheese this. I already knew about this little exploit. But I actually did it myself in a save file recently. You know what we could do is I could sit here and hit the A button and just keep hitting this research project with the while the game timer is going, I should add. And every like second time that I hit that research project thing again, the project auto completes. Like it just boom, it's just done, but your science ship starts it again. So when you have projects like improbable ceramics, or what's another one? Like Mount Graveyard Expedition. Things that actually give you decent rewards, you can really abuse them. So with Improbable Ceramics, I could use that as a constant source of dumps of influence by just cheesing that special project and keeping our influence like totally maxed out. Plus, it would give us the bonus where we get the Empire modifier of plus 15%. Is it research speed or is it science generation? I can't remember, but it's you get the extra dimensional insight, plus 15% extra bonus to science in some way, shape, or form. So you could get that, and you could, yeah, it's super lame. Personally, I'm not really a fan of even doing that because the time that I did do it, I was so busy sitting there clicking this damn button to cheat that I completely ignored everything else. And I was falling behind in like every other aspect. The cool thing about it though was that I believe it was Mount Graveyard Expedition, that's why I named that example. But by completing the Mount Graveyard Expedition, my leaders would get a bunch of XP, so I could quickly level up any brand new, freshly recruited leaders to max level. I got a bunch of stored engineering research, but the planet itself would get another +3 to generating engineering research. So if I sat there hitting the button enough to the point where that lone planet was generating 1,500 points in engineering research every day. Or not every day, every month, excuse me. I'm an idiot. Every day. Jeez. Nobody accused me of being smart. Okay, we might want to get control of this primitive civilization. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out there. I'm not sure if people were aware of that little exploit. Just a goofy, kind of interesting little thing that's in the game. It does not work on anomalies. I tried. It only works on special projects.
Special project complete.
Oh, sweet! Speak of the devil, extra dimensional insights. There we go. Eureka! So what does it do? It says research speed, so does that add here? Yes. Okay, so it's not science generation, it's actual research speed. Got it. Duly noted. Good to know. Alright, now let's get this guy auto-exploring. What's everybody else doing? You are automatically exploring. You are automatically exploring because I just set you to. Duh. What are you doing? You are assisting research. That's perfectly fine. And you are automatically exploring. Alright. So we've got another tropical world just down and to the left, or well, not even down, but just to the left of Blorg here in Bashpat. 20 tiles, pretty decent. We've got two worlds in here. One's a tropical 17-tile world, and there's also an 11-tile alpine world. I decided now is a good idea to check my mic, make sure it's running, make sure I'm you know, actually talking and people are listening. We've also got Baltris, an 18-tile tropical world. So we've got options here for colonies. Not the greatest because there's only one 20-tile world, which I prefer. But, you know, not too bad. Borchi Foods is only a 15-tile world, but we took it because we really want to have our borders extend around Eglor over there. So we're going to get this person to zip back up here, research that project, and that is a satellite. That's the Ute satellite, isn't it? Okay, yes it is. Observatory, where's this one? Oh, it's right next to it. Okay. So we can get that scientist to do that one, and then they can zip over here into not Ovary, into Ovani,
Complete.
and do that one. Alright, cool. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, I don't necessarily condone doing exploits like that. I really think it ruins the fun of the game. And now that I've definitely done it myself, I can confirm that it made the game not fun for that time. And the other frustrating thing was that because... Oh, hypercomms form. Hell yes. Definitely want that. Even though I was generating a boatload of engineering research, because I had only completed certain technologies, I was constantly getting repeatables for stuff I didn't want. Like... explosive damage and fire rate, or sorry, explosive weapon damage and fire rate, and that kind of stuff. Like it was, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. It was really frustrating because I wanted stuff like mineral isolation or whatever, the one that increases mineral generation, and it just was not popping up because I had not gotten the top level mining network or anything like that yet. And it was actually kind of pissing me off. So it wasn't just that it was not fun, it just kind of really messed things up too. I don't think our borders are going to expand around Borchi, are they? Oh, no, I need more pops. That's why. Need more pops. Okay, there's another one. All right. Now, where should the next one go? I don't know. Encounter in Linar. Unar? Yeah, that's Unar. Okay, so we're gonna research that. It'll take 2 months out of our current project. Ooh, what are they? Avians! They are avians. Cool beans. What do we got here? We got a 25-tile tropical world. Oh, beautiful. Betharian, 2 Betharian stone on it. Oh my god. We want to claim that. Like right now. Probably the same for a frontier outpost, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're going to get Blorg to construct... I can't do a...
Special project complete.
The Mandate of Juvan Odor. I'm pretty sure I've seen these guys before. Well, that name, I should say. We wish for nothing but to be friends. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a colony ship. We're going to wait for the influence to come in. Which doesn't need much. What can I do to increase the amount of influence we get? Do we have a mandate or anything? No, it's not. That's not our kind of government. We have an oligarchy. Excuse me. Dang, I'm kind of wishing we got the extra influence bonus from Improbable Ceramics now. That sucks. But we are getting 2.16 influence every month. So we have a guarantee. What are we guaranteeing? I think it's a defensive pact.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project completed. Beautiful. Let's see. Communications established with the Curator Sigma Enclave. There we go. Okay, very good. Curators are good. I like curators. Do we have... We are not their patron. Okay, we wish to become your patron. Yes, please. Also, can we commission an art piece? No, if we do that, that'll cost influence. It'll only be 25, but still, it's influence. I don't want to use it just yet. Curator Sigma, can you aid us in our research? We would like to purchase this. Okay, there. So we just dumped all of our energy into the artisan troupe, becoming a patron, and to getting assistant research from the curators. Very good, very nice. We're going to move the construction ship over here. See, I could just do it where I take the colony ship. Oops. Oh, we can build the frontier outpost now. Okay. So, as soon as that colony ship is done at Blorg, we should be able to colonize now. Colonizing from Blorg. Alright. We're totally going to snag this planet, because this planet's going to be awesome. We'll turn it into an energy planet. 100% energy, because by throwing down an energy grid, which eventually becomes an energy nexus, obviously we'll do a few things for science. Not too many, but we'll do a few. What do we got here? Oh, those guys are now rivals. Alright, fine. Okay, colony ship, you are just about done. Come on.
Construction complete.
There we go. And colonize. Okay, so where should I plop this down? I don't even know. Right in the middle would be okay, but I'm taking out those 2 points of engineering research, which I don't really want to do. Also, damn. You know what? I don't think it's the best pick, but we'll put it in the very top right corner so that later on when we get, the planetary administration and all that jazz, the Betharian stone tiles get the adjacency bonuses. That will be pretty cool. So we'll call this Mufrid Power. Hit OK, and off he goes. All right, cool. And yeah, it should be far enough away where we don't have to worry about somebody stealing it from under our nose at the last second. Our colony ship's rolling in.
Research complete.
Jeez, what's wrong with me? 2 colonies in less than 40 years. Jesus, you'd think I'm playing completely different from how I normally do. All right, robotic workers. Do we have an expertise industries scientist? I don't think so. No, we do not. Can we recruit one? No, we cannot. You know what? That's fine. We'll just leave them. 18 months. Actually, do we want robots? Do we really want robots? I don't want to get the advanced spaceport. Here do we go. I knew I saw it. Oh, right. We don't have enough influence. Damn. I knew I saw an expertise voidcraft scientist, but can't pick him just yet. So 36 months for the advanced spaceport. That's fine. I wonder if I should just go naked corvettes for this whole playthrough. That'd be interesting. But we definitely need some point defense to deal with this here. What do we got? Busy leading physics research. Ready to rock and roll, I guess. Okay, so we're going to put another basic farm on this tile. Now, I've said it a couple times before. I don't really condone building like the super basic versions of buildings and whatnot. I really should get around to doing these much more in-depth, much more technical videos. I think they would be just super useful. I've been doing a whole bunch of number crunching. I've got some spreadsheets where I calculate things like the extra... Where am I going with this? I want you to go here. Like, explore over there. Nobody's over there. Why are you back over here?
Construction complete.
Everybody went back
System survey complete.
over here. Why? Whatever. Anyways, I was crunching numbers and I was figuring out, like, you could plug in like how many colonies you have. You could plug in the total number of pops throughout your empire, and then like the base cost of a particular technology. You can always check the base cost of a technology by moving your cursor over to this cost box, and it'll say the total cost 1680 physics research, but right beneath that base 1400, and that's true. Planetary power grid has a base cost of 1400. So it can tell you that in game, which is pretty handy. Now, what do we? Damn. You know what? Let's take cold fusion power. We'll leave that particular scientist on that, which is perfectly fine. Anyway, so you plug in the base cost of a technology. You put in how many pops are within your entire empire. You put in how many colonies you have, and then you could also put in how many different structures of science lab you have throughout your empire, so that it totals up just how much science you're generating in all 3 fields. And then depending on which one,
colonization in progress. Incoming transmission.
depending on which kind of science you're generating. Yep, we want that non-aggression pact. Yes, please. Trade deal duration expired. Okay, that's fine. Can we break non-aggression? Have you heard the good news? What good news? I don't know what you're talking about. You're on drugs. Anyways, these guys have the independence guarantee from us. Okay, so can we Yes, we've hit maximum trust, but we cannot... Okay, let's revoke this guarantee. That makes them like us a little bit less, but that's fine. They'll get over it. We hope the situation improves. We demand a refund. No, we're gonna hope the situation improves. Sorry, brochacho, that sucks. Alright, here we go. Energy Nexus on Blorg. Anyways, it was a cool spreadsheet. You put in, like, you know, you plug in all your numbers for how many buildings you have, as well as, there was another section where you could put in the different modifiers throughout your empire, or even for a specific planet and whatnot. Ooh, they want a research agreement, and they're going to give us 58 minerals. Yeah, sure, why not? And it would essentially tell you things like how much more, like, the total incurred extra cost penalty behind. What is in here? Military station? Yes. It is a military station. Very interesting. It's a primitive world, isn't it? So why aren't my science ships, like, exploring it? I don't know. I think my scientists are on drugs. Anyways, it was a fun spreadsheet, and the whole reason why I got around to doing something really pointless and dumb like that is, I was like, you know what? And I've said this before, I don't really like habitats. And I was able to actually calculate, like, how much does a habitat actually cost you? In terms of, you know, what is the penalty being incurred in terms of, you know, how much extra technology points does it take for a piece of technology when you create and populate an entire habitat.
System survey complete.
So I made these spreadsheets to crunch those numbers, and what I found out was kind of interesting. I largely found out that habitats aren't as bad as I thought. I mean, they were always pretty good. I just never really was too fond of them. Let's increase our border range. Yes, maybe that will help with getting Eglor into our folds here. But yeah, like they're not quite as bad as I kind of thought they were. So we've got a primitive society right here in Bulbos, obviously, because there is a space station that is not ours. And let's get a construction ship. Oh, beautiful. We can take all these mining stations in here, all 3 of them. So build mining stations, yes please. And then after that, we've got 2 viable candidates for research stations.
Complete.
Lovely.
Incoming transmission. Colony established.
Anyways, star charts? No, not happening. The Progress, Peace, and Prosperity Coalition. They are a pacifist faction, aren't they? Yes, they probably are. Let's see. Yes, pacifist ethos. What we need is some defensive pacts. We need defensive pacts with spiritualist empires, I should say. We can't do it with these guys. They don't like us just enough just yet. But let's go ahead and make them like us a little bit more. Let's give them about 1,000 minerals, just out of the goodness of our mossy collections of crap in our chests. Not hearts. We're Blorg. We don't have hearts. And we'll also give them those star charts that they asked for. What do you think of that, buddy? There you go. Boop. A fine gift, Blorg. You have our thanks. Oh, yeah. And now we need a defensive pact. Boop. This will cost us 0.5 influence per month. And how come we've lost a lot of influence? We must have pissed off a faction somehow.
Incoming.
Or made a faction somewhat unhappy. Hang on. No purges, obviously. Enclaves. Keeping any enclave stations within our borders. No. Diplomatic traditions. No. Land grab. Outright invading primitive worlds will displease. Duh. Joining a federation will make them happy. Strange. Okay, well, whatever. You want a migration treaty? GB Record, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. You're the first person to actually say something tonight. Very interesting. Okay. So now, when we go look, now that we have Diplomacy with spiritualist empires. There should be some attraction towards this, but there isn't. What the hell? Damn it. And we only have 1.93 influence remaining. Shoot. We should only be losing 0.5 from a defensive pact. Anyways, let's go ahead and... This will cost us 1 influence per month. We're going to suppress this faction. And that should generate a little bit more attraction towards spiritualism or something. I don't know. I hope. 60, 22, 18. No, that's not happening. Son of a... Need to find another spiritualist empire, I guess. Maybe they... Let's just try that migration treaty. And these guys are fanatic authoritarians, so no, we don't care about them. Twax, Siddharth, or Dieter, these are the Fallen Empire. I'm an idiot for even talking to them. And that's not them either. Okay. So now that we have encountered a spiritualist faction... Befriending them doesn't really do enough, it seems. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, well, that sucks. Okay, we're almost done here. We can upgrade the Autochthon Monument to a heritage site. Oh, you know what? We have a colony established. Why am I just messing around? What's this? Why is this guy unhappy? Ah, because he's part of the... He's part of that faction. That's why. Maybe I should stop suppressing that faction. Let's build the monument, and then can we put down a frontier outpost anywhere? There isn't a single tile on here generating society research. Crazy. That is kind of crazy. We'll put it down here then. Frontier clinic. And this person can continue getting some more food for us. Not that they're getting very much. But it'll increase pop growth by a teeny tiny bit, so that's fine. And yeah, let's just leave it at that. We need to prep for the heritage site. There we go. And now we can get the hydroponics farms upgraded as well. Okay. Okay, opening migration treaties. Yep, we're cool there. Beautiful. What else do we got? Alright, now you know what? I think what I'm going to have to do... Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we have some spiritualist ethics attraction. Maybe we can stop suppressing these guys. Yes, we can. Beautiful. Okay. So we have 15% spiritualist ethics attraction. Currently, none of our props embrace it, though. So as we wait, more pops will continue to embrace it, which is fine. That's what we want. And then we should get a spiritualist faction that shows up eventually. It could take some time, but it'll happen. And then when that does, we can embrace that faction, and our ethics will shift towards spiritualism, which is what we want. Inactive buildings. Okay, so you move down there, and there we go. Extra unity. That's what we need. Excuse me. Oof, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. GB Record, how you doing tonight, buddy?
System survey complete.
All right. 21 months left for the advanced spaceport, but we're getting cold fusion power pretty shortly here, which is good. Let's see. We don't even have cruisers yet. Yeah, we have to get that after the advanced spaceport, obviously. Okay, so let's have a look-see. How are we doing on the planets? Let's build another hydroponics farm here. I don't want to go too crazy with the hydroponics farms because we do want to use a tile for... Ooh, what do we got? The City Matis Enlightened Kingdom. Oh, okay. We wish for nothing but to be friends. Cool story. We do want to use a tile for a Paradise Dome. Yes, that would be fantastic.
Complete.
Now we got a new tradition, so here we go. Colonization fever. There we go. Research complete on cold fusion power. Very good. Ooh, Curator Archaeology Lab. We do want that. And let's move our... Ooh. Oh, they are commanding a science ship. Never mind. Whatever. This person has Spark of Genius, so we can leave them in there. That's fine. That's fine. We're okay. Alright, let's take a look at our situation log. We have no special projects to worry about right now, which is okay. Alright, so now that we have a planet that we're going to use for food, and it's going to be a small planet, but it'll generate enough food for pretty much our whole empire, or at least it should. We're going to have a planet that's going to generate a boatload of energy.
Complete.
And we should worry about a planet for minerals. Because I think what I'm going to do is eventually I'll start converting all the tiles on the home world into... Where are you going? He's migrating to Mufrid Power, 10 months. Okay, that's fine. But can we make it somebody who is on a crappy mining network like that one? That's better. Eventually I'll convert most or all of the buildings on the capital to science labs. We need to clear some tile blockers, definitely. And then our fourth world will be for generating minerals. We definitely need to up our industry. We're only generating 45 minerals per month. We've got a 23-tile continental world with a 12-tile tropical world right next to it. Huh. Yeah, kind of decent. Not great, but decent. This one has a lot of food on it, too. What else is over here? What do we got? 13 tile... Whoa, what? 13-tile Gaia world? What? Damn, son. 13-tile Gaia world. And it has plus 5% minerals. Okay. Unfortunately, it's only 13 tiles, so that's pretty poopy. Thankfully, with the mandate of Juvenodor... we have a non-aggression pact with them, so they don't dislike us. We're generating trust with them as well, which is good. Okay, beautiful. I like it.
Construction.
And we have completed extending our borders as well, so I can probably build a couple more stations in a few spots. Maybe. Maybe not.
System survey complete.
None that are terribly worthwhile from the looks of things anyways. Ooh, what's this? Oh, never mind. We got 4 points of engineering research. Let's get another construction ship so that I don't gotta have the same one hopping around all over the place. Alright, we're going to build a laser defense module spaceport around Mufrid Power. Absolutely. Orchy foods, you're all good there. Alright, cool. And,
construction complete.
yeah, we could get a couple more things. There's 2 more energy over there. And we got the 4 engineering. We're going to get that first.
Complete.
Devil's Maw. Alright, now this construction ship is chilling. So let's get him over here. Build a mining station. And then build a research station. And then build an observation post. Yes, please. Alright, what do we got? Planetary resurfacing. Cool. Let's see. Let's get an extra habitability. That would be kind of useful. Advanced Spaceport done. Good. Betharian refining. Definitely want. We could also really use cruisers. Ooh. Ooh. Tough choices. Let's get Betharian refining.
Complete.
Actually, no. You know what? Let's get the cruisers. It's here now. We can get it. Oh man, that's 5 years. I'm not going to wait 5 years. We're going to be able to build those Betharian power plants before 5 years, I think.
Anomaly found.
Oh, hey. Look at you go. Yeah, we only need 1 more pop on this planet. So let's slap you down there, and then we'll move this guy around. Are you guys not researching this anomaly, or what? What the?
Research complete.
No, get back there and do that anomaly. What are you doing? Ugh. People. Alright, let's, oops. Wait, hold on. Nope, nope. Definitely get the next level of power plant. I'm okay with that. Let's see. What else do we need to do? What was I just thinking? We needed... I'm having a brain fart now. There was something I need to research, but I can't remember what it was. And now I feel really stupid.
Tile blocker cleared.
Alright, you stay there. Alright, how are we doing on the food planet? We're doing alright. Nobody's migrated here, so that's cool. And let's do a hydroponics farm. Now, Blorg. Blorg is all built up, so I don't really got to worry about that anymore. Okay, so we got these two pops now. This guy will leave here because once we get the planetary administration, we're going to build 2 Betharian power plants immediately. And then we'll use pop number 6 and plop him down. Perhaps we should establish a foothold and observe. Where's this? That's an alien toy factory. Ooh, neat. Okay. It's only a 16-tile world, though, and it's a savanna world, so it's not terribly habitable for us. The Kundan Confederation. Oh, hello. Hey, more spiritualists. Cool. Can we... Oops. Yeah, factions. Stupid. Let's see. 6% of our 6% of our pops, excuse me, talking is apparently very difficult. I don't need to look at this planet. I need to assign this guy as the governor. Thank you very much. Let's see. Can we do anything with these guys? Non-aggression pact? No. Let's start by... Oh, how much influence are we getting? 1.94. Okay, we're okay. Let's start by guaranteeing their independence. And then we can... Ooh, what else can we do? Let's offer them a trade deal. We have some minerals. Why don't we give them some minerals? Oops, that's way too many. Blah. Turn that number a little bit down. Why don't we? Yeah. So we'll give them some minerals, and this is diplomacy here, folks. This is diplomacy. How you get AI empires to just magically like you for all of a sudden for no reason. Can we give them food? No, they don't care about food. What about a monthly transfer of food? Oh, they will like more food. Cool. Let's give them a boatload of food for no reason. Let's give them +4. Apparently they'll like that. Look at that trade acceptance. For food! Never would have guessed it. Maybe they're starving right now. Whatever. Are you sure we want to confirm this trade? Yes, I do. There you go. You're welcome. A fine gift. You have our thanks.
Incoming
right on.
Transmission.
What else do we got? Yes! Non-aggression pact. Thank you. That's what we wanted. So we'll leave the independence guarantee as well, because that just builds more trust.
Complete.
Once we've built enough trust with these guys, we can do the defensive pact, which will cause, or at least it should, cause more attraction towards spiritualism. That's the hope. Remember, we're trying to get telepathy. And we are going to psionically ascend this playthrough. Kinetic weapon damage? No. This is a tough one. Let's do the Teldar crystal mining. That's a quick one. Screw it. Okay. Things are not going too bad for us right now. How much longer for these two? Oh, we've got a while before those run out. Okay, no problem.
Anomaly found.
All right. Do we have that observation post yet? Oh, he's working on it right now. Okay, cool. I'm thinking... What do we want to do with these guys? They are militarist and spiritualist. Oh, nice. Maybe we should just technologically enlighten them.
Research
Light show.
complete.
We just got blue lasers for free. Cool. I like it. It's nice when things like that happen. Okay.
System survey complete.
These guys are protective of us.
System
Okay,
survey
cool. What about the
complete.
Chim
Construction
Coalition? They are
complete.
more neutral. Do we have trust from them? No, not really, because we only have a research agreement. Well, that sucks. Hang on a second. From defensive pacts, from guarantees. Oh, boy. Yes, because we're guaranteeing with the other guy. Who do we have a defensive pact with again? These guys. Yes, because they're spiritualist. That's why we have the diplomacy with them. I could probably break that though, since we have a migration treaty now. But you know what? I'm not gonna bother with that. That's fine. Is there somebody else we can have a defensive pact with? I don't think so. I don't think they like us enough. These guys definitely don't like us. What about these dudes? Can I help you? Ah. Because I don't have enough energy. Hold the phone. Okay, let's talk to the Rig and Commerce Exchange really quick. We would like to trade for energy. Let's get... How much do we need? Or you know what? Maybe I could trade with these guys. Offer trade deal. I only want about 200 energy. Yeah. Okay, there we go. How much do you need for it? This is a way better exchange rate than with the Rig and Commerce Exchange. That's it? Alright, you know what? I'm all for it. There you go. Boop. And they are for that. Beautiful. Okay. Ministry of Culture. Yes. Alright, so let's get to Blorg. And we are definitely going to replace one of these buildings. Which one? I kind of need to keep the hydroponics farms for now. Not that I want to. Let's make it this one. Yes. Let's do this one. Ministry of Culture. There we go. And before too much longer, we can start to get some art monuments as well. Once we get a little bit more stable mineral income. Speaking of which, I think we're getting hardly any minerals off of this planet right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and replace the mining networks with science labs now, just to kind of get that rolling. We're not going to lose much in our mineral generation by doing that.
System survey complete.
Because we're only getting 12 off the planet right now, so this is fine.
Research complete.
Research complete. Quantum energy states, beautiful. Ooh, sentient AI. Oh, antimatter power. Let's get sentient AI, definitely. Yes, that'll take 5 years. Oh boy. Cruisers, yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad we did the Betharian stone now. Let's see, do we have a 5th pop yet? No, still growing. That's fine. Working on it. I did do the Frontier, yes. Frontier Clinic. I was about to say Frontier Clinic. Okay. How are we doing on our Spiritualist attractions? Still 6 of our pops. That's it? Okay, that's fine. Atmospheric filtering. Let's see. Let's do the space combat thing. Not that it really matters, but maybe we can re-roll and get some better techs. Weapons target range. Ooh, where's that? +3 physics research. Not too bad. Okay. Let's start designing some ships, shall we?
System survey complete.
Oh, you know what I didn't do is redesign the science ships. That's what it was. I'm an idiot. Oops, wrong one. This one. Hyperdrive 2, chemical thrusters, don't care. So let's do cold fusion power, throw a couple shields on there. Don't need many. And that's it. Cool. Now, let's get everybody to come back and upgrade their ships.
Ships upgraded.
There we go. Okay, now that this guy is fully upgraded, that only takes a split second since he's already here. Go back to assisting research, please. There we go. Cool. I'm excited. I think we're not getting our traditions too rapidly like we were before. So I got a pretty good feeling that we might even get telepathy before we can get the Mind Over Matter Ascension perk for our second pick. That'd be really cool. Of course, we need enough people to adopt spiritualism.
Research complete.
Okay, this would be good for terraforming. Let's take that. We might want to think about terraforming down the road. Government, patron of the arts, and curator insights. We still got a long time before those expire. Beautiful, I like it.
Ships upgraded.
Got a bit there. Can we do this one yet? No. Oh, we still got a bit. Damn. Okay, science ship. You are in Newfrid. So let's get you back out there. This guy's going to take the longest to come back and upgrade. We want that curator archaeology lab, though, because it increases the chance of finding anomalies. It's a whopping 5%, but hey, higher chance to find anomalies is higher chance to find anomalies. Anomalies are good. Let's send him over here. There we go. And then this guy can keep auto-exploring from way over that way. This guy is still on his way back. Now, Newfrid Power should have a spaceport by now, which it does. So let's get the solar panel network. And then we can queue the upgrades. There we go. The negotiations for appointing a new Archon are underway. Really? Alright. Okay, so new expansion tradition. So you see that we have 2 colonies, so it's plus 50% on the cost of unity for a new tradition. So we take courier network and it should drop that. Yeah, plus 33.5% now. Odile the Great, how's it going? Okay, now let's go back to, what do we got here? Agenda, a new develop industry, secure the borders, import export, trade attractiveness, like what does that even mean? Warlike and industrialist. Don't really care about that stuff. I think we're going to keep Ashley Easterbrook here for now because she has the plus 10% to growth speed, which is quite handy. Oh, I don't have the influence, of course. Alright, well, whatever leader we get, we get. Horace Cartwright. Interesting. Alright, back to designing our military ships. Hyperdrive, we don't have the combat computers, we don't have anything else. What do we have, though? Let's get... No, I don't think they have shields. We do want shields, though.
System survey complete.
Because the what's it called? The frickin' ancient mining drones. Blah, blah, blah. They have lasers. And I can't remember if they have a reduction against shields or not, but they do cut through armor. Taciturn class Corvette. Okay, so we'll take that. Now the destroyers, we actually want... We'll keep the gunship bow, but we want a picket ship stern. Why? Because that big thing, the big processing hub, shoots out little strike craft. Okay, well, we can actually throw a thing of armor on here. But you know what? That's dumb. Let's not do that. Let's just do a cold fusion reactor. Can we do more shields? We can do more shields. Alright, so those are our designs. How much to upgrade the first strike force? 474 minerals, which we don't have. Really gonna have to look for a decent-sized planet that can produce us minerals. 23-tile continental world is looking pretty tasty right about now, but we do have the 20-tile tropical world right there in Bashpat. There's still that. Not too bad of a pick. What's in here? We got 3 worlds over here. What about this one? 22-tile alpine world. Can't colonize it. Not enough habitability. Not some very piss-poor options in other parts of the galaxy.
Anomaly
Can't
found.
colonize that anyways. Alright, here we go.
Ships upgraded.
And yes, the final science ship has been upgraded. Let's send him all the way down here to Arcturus to survey. Because I want them exploring this part of the galaxy too, and like making their way over to this area and down to this arm down here and all that jazz, because we have our other 2 science ships going over this way already. Oh, snap. What do we got now? Let's make this an engineering facility, and this one can be a physics lab, and this one can be another engineering facility. Because a little bit later I do want more engineering coming in. I'm not going to upgrade these power plants because they're going to get replaced. Especially once we get these Betharian power plants up and running. I don't have the minerals to upgrade this just yet, do I? No. Yeah, let's do it. Still not enough. Only short 74 though. See, I'm not even playing that, like, we're not even that big of an empire just yet, and we're already running into a little bit of problems. Because... Ooh, excuse me. I just don't have the... I mean, it's partially my own fault, because our economy is kind of crappy, considering the size of our empire, but we just don't have the funds to enhance and upgrade everything that I want to, or we want to, or whatever. So next up, we're going to clear this tile with the 2 energy on it. That's where our energy nexus will go to improve the energy output of the Betharian stone. We would like to donate. I can't afford that. That would give us influence. Go away.
System survey complete.
Hold the phone. Disable that one. Warp impact. Ooh, beautiful. Physics research gained. Alright, how are we doing on our technologies? 30 months left for cruisers. And we got atmospheric manipulation done in 2 months, so that will allow us to alter the climate of worlds we terraform, which will be useful. I think we'll take the World Shapers. What's it called? The World Shapers Ascension perk to help us with terraforming stuff. That does sound pretty cool.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Oh, let's see. What can we do? Frontier Hospital? Yeah, sure. Why not? Betharian power plant, 90.
Construction complete.
Okay. So we're going to want to build those first before we do anything else on here now. 2 more months and then we'll queue up the next one. Not many people dropping by this evening.
Incoming transmission.
I guess it's just a busy night for people. That's fine. Maybe more people will drop by. Maybe more people will drop by on the Friday once we go back to our multiplayer mashup.
Construction.
What do you want? Star charts? No, I'm gonna say no. That's a big fat nope. So let's go ahead and do it this way. Information here. Have my star charts for nothing. There you go. Okay, science ship and Akernar. You are going to automatically explore. Actually, go here first, and then do that. What do we got? Alright, we gave him star charts. We got a rivalry. Man, these guys are just disliking everybody. Unfortunate for them.
Construction complete.
You don't make friends with rivalries. You don't make friends with rivalries. Alright, now... There we go. Clear that tile. How's this one? Okay, cool. I'm not going to worry about the orbital hydroponics farms. What kind of empire are you doing, Moby? We are playing as the Blorg commonality. This is one of the preset empires. They are fanatic xenophiles and partially militarist. The idea here is to spread out throughout the galaxy and make as many friends as you can. And if they don't want to be your friends, go to war with them and force them to be your friends. How many AI empires? I'm not too sure, actually. I think we maxed it out at 14. I'm fairly certain that I set the difficulty up to like higher than normal. The aggressiveness was a bit higher. Maximum empires, maximum fallen empires. The list goes on. I'm pretty sure that's what we did. The Gebrew Corporation. Well, hello there, fellow xenophiles.
Tile blocker cleared.
Alright. Now, how are we doing on our spiritualist attraction? 9% of our pops have adopted spiritualism. Perfect. Okay, let's move this guy here. How much longer for the energy grid?
System survey complete.
Oh, geez, we can build it next month. Dope. So what I'm doing in this particular playthrough is I'm just trying to play like a little bit differently from normal. It's really rubbing me the wrong way because right now it's like, oh man, I already have 2 colonies and it's driving me nuts because I'm running out of resources for everything because I'm just not that good at playing wide. I just don't do it. What do we got? Gebrew Corporation, non-aggression pact. Yes, please. We should see a spiritualist faction pop up pretty shortly here. Once we have some more pops adopt spiritualism. Definitely. Obviously, it'll take more time because I think that it's more likely for a new growing pop to adopt
construction complete.
Adopt a different ethic than it is for existing pops to change their current ethic. Whether or not that's true, I'm not 100%, and I'd rather just shut my mouth before I actually, make false statements and whatnot. So I'll just stop talking about it. That's 100% my opinion at this point, though. I have a much easier time shifting ethics when I prep a bunch of private colony ships to colonize a couple new spots. Some some habitats or even a ring world, like a completed ring world, and it's like, oh, let's colonize all 4 sections with private colony ships, etc., etc. So long as I have some attraction towards the ethos that I want my empire to shift towards. And setting that up is a pain. But, once you get a bunch of new colonies up and running with the private colony ships, I found that that's the easiest thing. The Mutagan Merchant Guild. Beautiful. What the? Ah, they're colonizing right next to us.
System survey complete.
Not good.
Research complete.
Okay, so we need to keep our eyes open for... I don't think... you know what? I think we're just going to colonize Bashpat, and that will be our first ecological adaptation. Let's get the upgraded hydro farms. Not that we really need them. In 4 months, we're done sentient AI as well. That's beautiful. Ah, encounter in the Maya system, hey? Let's research it. It's clearly more curators. Well, maybe not. It could be... oh, it is. And we can't afford... We can't afford being patron of the arts again, so we'll contact them. Yep, Curator Lambda Enclave, called it. We'll contact them in just a minute here. Once the next month rolls over. See, now we got quite a decent amount of energy coming in now compared to previously, because we... Ooh, this may represent an opportunity for us. All right. There we go. We wish to become your patron. It is a deal. Very good. Okay, so yeah, we'll colonize Bashpat here. We need to get some minerals rolling in. So let's go ahead and colonize this. Oh, we don't have the minerals. And that's why we need a mineral planet, because we don't have the minerals. All right. Oops. What am I doing? A new life. There we go. All right. That'll help out with our new colony. That just increased the colony development speed and pop growth speed by an additional 10%. Not the colony development speed. That's up by about 50%, I believe it said.
Research complete.
All right. So are there any empires that dislike us besides
System
these
survey
dinglings?
complete.
Let's see here. What do we want? Improved point defense would be okay. Let's get gravitic sensors. We could use some better sensor components, I think. Colonial bureaucracy. Yes, please. We've already hit the limit.
Complete.
So that'll be finished in 13 months. That should be enough time for us to build up some minerals for a colony ship, etc., etc. Cruisers done. Beautiful. Okay. What do we want? What do we want? Let's get your... Oh my goodness. Why do I suddenly have hiccups every time I start talking? Urantic crystal mining to increase energy weapon damage. I like it. We are gaining 0 influence. That's awesome. Looks like I'm going to have to disband a frontier outpost. And I think it's going to be this one. We only lose the +3 minerals. We lose a like 1/5 of our physics output though, which I'm not too happy about. Governor gained trait of Arrested Development. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna have to disband this. I can't keep it anymore. See ya. Alright, what do we got? Gravitic sensors, alright, cool. Lithuric gas refining for increased shield hit points, not bad. The observatory would be really good. Put that in our fascinating energy signature, okay. Put that in our spaceport above Blorg. Okay, so let's move this guy over here because we want the extra science coming in. Even though it's just a few points, we want it. Okay, Borchi Foods. How are we doing over here? Need another hydroponics farm on the way. So, okay, let's just go ahead and queue up a tier 1. And Mufrid Power. Whoa, geez, we had somebody migrate here. Alright. Put you down there, put you here. You need a power plant.
System survey.
I'm not going to worry about a power plant on this tile just yet. We want to get this one built up first. We don't have the minerals to worry about 2 tiles at once right now. Do we have the minerals for the colony ship just yet? Sovereign Haspalv Holdings. Okay. We wish for nothing but to be friends. Our warriors salute you. Alright, let's colonize from Blorg. And we will put this... Ooh, shucks. Where should we put this? Man, we got 4 tiles producing a little bit extra. Ooh, but there's a good tile for the frontier outpost. That's perfect. Alright, Bash Pat Mining. There we go. By the time it's fully colonized... Oh, fuck, it'll be long after that. We'll have colonial bureaucracy completed to increase our core sector systems. Talking is hard. Oh boy. Alright, so let's get these guys
Construction complete.
Spiritualist and militarist.
Research complete.
How long would this take?
Complete.
Boop. 2.5 per month. Holy crap. That's quick. Alright, upgrade to another power plant. Urantic crystal mining. Thank you very much. Let's get ion thrusters next. And we finished the hydroponics farm over here in Borchi Foods. Alright, we're going to technologically enlighten these guys, and they'll be their own little empire down here. They'll be our protectorate. This will give us a little bit of influence, amongst other things. So yeah, pretty cool. There is another... I need to figure out where this independence is being guaranteed. Not here. These guys? They still don't want a defensive pact. We're at full trust with them, though.
Research complete.
Let's revoke that guarantee. They'll dislike it a little bit, but screw it. Okay, that's fine. Screw it. Alright. Can we upgrade this power plant again? No, we need the planetary capital. Right. Can't believe I forgot about that. It's like I forgot how to play. Durr. Let's do this. Sure. I don't know. Speaking of which.
Research complete.
Let's get rid of these. Okay, orbital sensor arrays. That's good. Next up. Let's get improved deflectors.
System
Very good.
Complete.
Look at that research speed bonus. Not bad. Alright, people, factions. 11% of our pops embrace spiritualism. Very good. But I still don't see a faction. This is unfortunate. And that's why we're not generating any influence anymore, is because nobody is happy. None of our factions are happy right now. Not a fan. Okay, observatory. There you go. And then Borchi Foods. Not going to worry about what you have just yet. Ion thrusters. Done. Good. Okay, let's do... Oh, man. We got some options here. Huh. Aurelium mining is not terribly useful because it's explosive weapon damage. Could use some plasma thrusters. That wouldn't be too bad. But, you know, let's get the advanced mineral processing. Because that mineral processing plant, too, will be fantastic. Alright, now let's build the power plant on this tile. See, we'll struggle to give out our scant resources right now. Ooh, another core sector system upgrade. Habitability plus 5% with that.
System survey complete.
I could use more science. I really could. Let's get Angos Vapor. Not sure if we'll have any made available. Guess we'll find out. I would love to replace these hydroponics farms. 60 for a science lab, though. Alright.
Construction complete.
Upgrade that power plant. I can't believe it's been over an hour already. Alrighty.
Colonization in progress.
Alright. Need to keep an eye out for a planet that would make a good science world. Maybe this 23 tile whatever. Continental world. Could use that.
Transmission.
Use both of those. Research agreement? Sure, why not? How are we doing? Still only 11%. Okay.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Alright, so we've got another power plant 2. For the next pop that grows on it. That will give us 8 pops. Still a ways away from upgrading to the planetary capital.
Research complete.
Excuse me. Which is fine. Improved deflectors. Let's get lethuric gas refining next. Don't even have enough minerals to like upgrade our fleet or anything either. This is kind of sad. Alright, I'm gonna have to start claiming some systems pretty quickly here, otherwise we are not going to be able to do so. So let's get this guy. Getting 1.5 per month. Okay, how much longer for our next... well, we're getting the, yeah, let's build the frontier outpost. Screw it.
Research complete.
Before they claim that. There goes vapor refining. Let's get this deep crust engineering so we can clear some more tiles. Mufrid power. Need to clear a tile on here, definitely.
Colony
how about this one? You know, we can't yet.
System survey complete.
That's fine because Bashpat Mining needs some stuff, so we are going to contact somebody. Let's trade with these guys. Can you give us minerals? Oh, nope, you don't want to give us minerals. Alright, never mind. Good talking with you. Nope, they don't want to give us minerals. Okay, good chat. We'll come again. Don't worry. Maybe. How about you? You'll give us... ooh, not many. So we turn that number up. Ooh. Turn it to 89. There, that's fine. Energy credits. And we need just enough to make the trade acceptance +1. So this is still a way better trade than with the trading guild, because we would be trading twice the amount of energy for... well, it's 2 energy per mineral, essentially. Well, you know what? We're actually hitting that value just about. Oh, come on. No way. Really? Okay, so this deal is actually worse. They want less... They will give us less than 100 minerals for almost 200 energy credits. So, you know what? Screw you guys. How long for Patron of the Arts to expire? A long time. So we're going to go back to the Rigging Commerce Exchange. We're going to trade for minerals. Give me 500, please. Give me 500 bad boys. There we go. And the reason for that is we need the Autochthon Monument and a Frontier Clinic immediately. There we go.
System survey complete.
Okay, so we'll leave that guy there. Hey, playing Stellaris with my brother on PS4. Yeah, I believe you were on Friday as well there, right, Chrono? The Council of the High Priesthood. Their members support spiritualist and conservative values. Yes! Alright, we have our spiritualist faction, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so... now that this is an active political faction, their attraction has gone up. So we are actually going to promote this faction. It's going to cost 1 influence per month. Well worth it, though. We need the support of this faction to go up to 20%. Right now, only 18% of our pops embrace this ethic. We need that to hit 20, and then we can embrace the faction, and bam, we're part spiritualist. And then we just sit tight, and hopefully telepathy will pop up. Telepathy will be a society technology. Or sorry, not telepathy. What am I? I'm on drugs. Psionic theory. Excuse me. I don't know why I was saying telepathy. I'm dumb. We get telepathy for completing mind over matter. Yeah. Tech research option gained telepathy. So really, the only tech option... The crazy thing is that the only tech option you need for the psionic ascension path is telepathy. Engineered evolution requires gene tailoring and targeted gene expressions to completely ascend, you know, do the biological ascension. For the synthetic ascension, you need droids to get the flesh is weak, but then you need synthetics and synthetic personality matrix to complete the synthetic evolution. So really, where you need 3 technologies for synthetic evolution, and you need 2 technologies for biological evolution, you only need the 1 for psionic ascension. Oops, I totally screwed up there. There it is. All right. All these little dinky things we're doing is just absolutely tanking our influence. Well, our resource generation sucks, period, really, but, you know. Lethuric gas refining, you're all done. Let's see. I want to get antimatter power. We do get a slight research speed bonus from the leader. Ooh, maniacal. Okay, we want the guy in society having the maniacal trait because this increases the odds of psionic theory showing up. Alright, now we can get our next tradition. There we go. For the purpose of colonizing and building frontier outposts, this basically reduces the influence cost of building frontier outposts and colonizing outside your borders. Normally, when you're far away, it's extremely expensive. Like, if you recall, it was almost 400 influence. It was, what, 371? Just to colonize over here in Mufrid from our normal border range over here. So that cuts that in half. So now, if we colonized over here in this area, it'd only be about 180 influence, which we still can't afford because my influence generation really sucks right now. Let's get the biolab. That's going to be a long project. Alright, we've got the Frontier Clinic online. In just, well, it's built in just a month. It won't be online for a while still because that pop has to grow. But I think if I focus a little bit more of our resources towards, what's it called? We're going to clear that tile. If I now focus a little bit more of our resources towards bash patent mining, we can get some positive mineral generation going on here and really pick up our economy a bit more. I mean, I did get that extra jump in minerals there, which was kind of nice. I still can't get rid of these hydroponics farms. Can you believe that? Anyways, over Borchi Foods, let's go... Oh, I don't have that option, do I? Yeah, I'm not getting the orbital hydroponics farms just yet. Okay. Duh. Tile blocker cleared. Oh, lovely. Mufrid Power, put you down here. No other tiles generating energy. Interesting.
System survey complete.
That's fine, though. Power plant. Hey, what happened in here? Interesting. Those guys must have uplifted somebody or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, Odile, I honestly can't remember exactly what the galaxy settings were when we first made this game last week, but if you go onto my YouTube, channel, you can check out the first chapter. Blorg playthrough part 1 basically, and you'll see what I had the game settings to when we first set this up. And now I'm losing influence. Brilliant.
Construction complete.
Yeah. There we go. 20% of our pops currently, we can't embrace it because it costs a boatload of influence. Let's try stopping promoting the faction. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna have to break our defensive pact, I think. Or wait, why do I have 2 frontier outposts? Oh, that's right, because I built one here. Shoot. Colonize this now. Yeah. Get this taken care of. Plop this down. Pleon. Science. This is going to be our first science-focused world. I totally forgot that I queued up a frontier outpost because I was worried about losing this system. Once the colony ship comes in and starts colonizing it, I'm going to get rid of that frontier outpost. Enlightenment completed. This is a great day. Fruitful endeavor. Check these dudes out. So these guys are now the Vitricious warrior clans. They are now our protectorate. Beautiful. They don't really like us very much, though. Partially because we're kind of weak. I mean, we have 11 naked corvettes. Oh well. On the plus side, though, we're getting a little bit of influence from them. And now we have one of the factions slightly happy with us. Why? Oh, because we built a frontier outpost. Duh. And we are also an overlord. Oh, beautiful. You know what? I think what I'm just going to do is go ahead and declare the United Police. I think they're rivaling us. No, they're not. But you know what? They're never going to like us. So this is risky. This is risky, but screw it.
Incoming transmission. Incoming
and now we want a bunch of other people to form defensive pacts, non-aggression pacts. Now that we're rivaling these guys, everybody else is like, oh yeah, let's be friends. Because they don't like them either. Okay, so a slight gain in influence overall. Not much. Oh, another defensive pact. So, yeah, let's accept it. Okay, so everybody likes us a little bit more now. So we have a little bit of a guarantee that we'll be kind of protected if these guys get really ballsy and decide to attack us. Okay, so maybe that was the right move. Not in terms of influence generation, but overall, I think. Maybe it was. We'll see. It's entirely possible. I'm still a freaking bonehead and have no idea what I'm doing. Let's face it, that's not a possibility. That's a certainty. Okay, that world's being colonized, so I don't need to build a mining station there. Duh.
Construction complete.
There we go. Here comes the colony ship. How much longer for Patron of the Arts? Oh, we got a long time. You know what? Let's go ahead and talk to one of the curators again. And can you aid us in our research? We would like to purchase this service. Here's a good question. Didn't we encounter the Automated Dreadnought previously? Oh, that's right there. Pfft. Lucky guess. I totally lost track of where it was, and I just moved my cursor over there, and it's like, bam, well, yeah, it is here. You're right along. I was like, what? Really? Okay. So we want to save up 5,000 minerals. Or not minerals, energy. We're going to save up 5,000 energy over time, eventually. It's not going to be, right away. We'll save up 5,000 energy to get the damage bonus against the Automated Dreadnought so that we can take it out and add it to our fleet. Let's clear that tile because it's got decent mineral generation. And we'll clear these two as well. We'll leave this guy here, though. Okay, Muford Power. You're still growing on that tile. We're cool. What about here? Let's clear that tile. Incoming transmission. They want to give us minerals for a research agreement. Yeah, sure. We could probably replace a few more. No, not quite. Definitely not the farms yet. But I think we can replace one, if not both, of the power plants. All right. Okay, so now that we have a colony being established, we can get rid of this frontier outpost. Boom. There we go. And our influence just jumped back up to 2.23. Perfect. We just got to wait. Hopefully we do not lose... There we go. 22% of our pops currently embrace this ethic. That's fine. Hopefully that number doesn't go down. And then once we get enough influence, we need 146 more. We can embrace this faction, and it will shift our ethics towards spiritualism, which is what we want. Now let's move this guy here and build another hydroponics farm. And then while we're at it, let's clear that tile. Where else? There was somewhere else that I just cleared a tile, wasn't there? I thought there was. Maybe I'm just on drugs. I'll chalk it up to I'm on drugs. Bashpat mining it was, wasn't it? Yeah, there was a few tiles that I cleared on Bashpat mining. Blorg, you can get a... Let's get a biolab.
System survey complete.
Chrono, I will admit that up until fairly recently, I was not a huge proponent for...
System survey complete.
Ooh, excuse me. I was not a huge proponent for Stellaris multiplayer, but that's largely because I'm antisocial and didn't play it enough. But now that I've played it for a little bit, both on and off stream, and it's been quite entertaining, it's fun. I like it. We do not have our... We're going to go above our core sector system limit here in just a second, which sucks. But in 18 months, we will finish the expansion tradition, and that will increase our core sector systems by 2, which is great. Independence guaranteed to the Union of Kithvalas. Where are those guys? Oh, that's these guys. These guys must have technologically enlightened somebody as well. Neat.
Complete. System survey complete.
Blorg has finished its construction queue. Beautiful. Demand vassalization. Alright. What do we got here? Xenobiology, done. Okay, galactic bureaucracy. 42 months for that? Nah. No, we'll hold off on that. Don't really need it. Let's get cloning. That's done in 18 months. About the same it takes for us to finish the expansion tradition. So for a good 15 months or so, we will be above the core sector limit. That's going to actually impact our overall output. Our influence gain is reduced by 10%. Oh, crap. You know what? It's not too bad. And minus 10% Empire energy generation. You know what? I'm okay with all this. For now. It's only for a few months. I'll take the hit for now. Let's plop that down there. Is there a tile we can put a frontier clinic on? Oh, it's right here. Dope. Frontier clinic needs 150. Oh boy. But you know what? Let's go ahead and talk to one of the trader enclaves again. We would like to trade for minerals. Give us 500, please. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, there we go. Ooh, what's up here? Hey! Good. That's not too bad. I like it. Get plus 3 more minerals.
System survey complete.
Ooh, hey, we can get
System
something here,
survey
too.
complete.
Where's this guy? Oh, he's way up here. So let's move him over here. Build that mining station. Alright, not bad. What do we got? We had a research agreement. It has now expired. How about Patron of the Arts? We still got 1,000 days. We should be able to generate enough to become Patron of the Arts again. Alright. Ruined Ring World. What? Where's this?
System survey complete.
Oh, lucky bastards. I was going to be all over that. The nice thing about ruined
System
megastructures
survey complete.
is you do not need the appropriate Ascension perk to repair them. You just need mega engineering, the technology. So we could have completely foregone getting Voidborn and the Circle of Life, and still gotten like Galactic Wonders and the like, and repaired that ring world and have a ring world. However, there are 3 ring worlds here in the Fallen Empire's territory. So maybe sometime down the road we just take them on, slaughter them. Well, not really slaughter them, but beat the poop out of them. And add their territory to our own.
Complete.
5 months left to complete the expansion tradition tree. Okay, very good, very nice.
System survey complete.
Carrier operations sounds pretty good. Let's get that.
Construction complete.
Oh, geez. You know what? Let's get
Construction complete.
some basic mines going here. I don't really like doing these basic structures, but we're only going to build 2, so it's not too bad. The mandate of Juvenodor will now guarantee the independence of the Kithri citizen state. Alright, cool. What else do we got?
System survey complete.
Hydroponics farm here. Do we have 10 pops here yet? No. Alright. That's fine. Let's go ahead and build... Ooh, Avtirian civilization encountered.
Research complete.
Cloning. Ooh, Empire Capital Complex. This will give us another civic slot. Whew, should we grab that? I think so.
System survey.
It's going to take a long time, but it'll be worth it.
Construction complete.
There we go. Complete expansion. Boink. And bam. Look at that. Our influence jumped back up to 2.67. I like it. Alright, Ascension Perks. I'm not going to pick anything yet because we want, or well, I want Mind Over Matter. And to get that, we need to complete Psionic Theory.
Complete.
Which we can't get yet because we're still not Spiritualist, and we can't get that for a little while still because...
Complete. Construction
there we go.
Complete.
Because I don't have the influence to embrace that faction. But I will in a little while here because we're generating almost, what is it, 3 influence per month, which is pretty cool.
Situation
We will gather these specimens. I am not enacting another planetary edict. Don't make that stupid mistake again, Moby. You've done that way too many times. Where it's like, alright, I'm going to save up influence for a while for this big thing that I need to happen to continue playing in the way that I want to for all these big plans that I made since I started the game. And then it's just like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to enact this planetary edict. Bam! I don't have influence for what I want to do anymore. And I'm like, oh.
System survey complete.
I'm so stupid. We're going to move this governor over here. Okay, so we'll want to get the heritage site first. Definitely. Need the 200 minerals for that. Okay, so we're going to talk to... How much longer before we lose Patron of the Arts? 708 days. Oh, that's plenty of time. Alright, Reagan Commerce Exchange. Yo, what's up, dude? Give us some minerals. There it is. Alright, Bashpat Mining. We're back. Alright, so as soon as this is done, we upgrade the Autochthon Monument to our heritage site. We build a mineral processing plant. In fact, I'd probably build it on this one. I'll just replace the basic mine.
Construction complete. Construction
There we go.
complete.
Okay, and then replace the basic mine with the grade 1 processing plant. We'll upgrade this mining network. And then we'll move this guy over here and we can build a mining network. Alright, what do we got? There, that one's done. Where else have we finished construction? New Frid Power. Okay, so once this pop is grown, we can get the planetary capital
System survey complete.
on this world, finally. What else do we got? The biolabs can be upgraded. How much to upgrade? 120. Holy crap. Yeah, let's do it. I need to get the extra society points coming in because this galactic administration is going to take a while. You know what? Should I throw the Spark of Genius guy on there? Yeah, you know what? That's a much faster research speed. How much did that cut it down by? 54 months from 57. By 3 months. You know what? Never mind. Let's keep the maniacal guy on there to increase the odds of psionic theory showing up once we embrace spiritualism. And how much did it say that was going to take? 50-something months.
Complete.
We have 179 influence. Yeah, we'll have enough influence to embrace the faction before that technology is finished. Because we'd have to only have like 150 influence if we were generating exactly 2 every month. And then that would still be 50 months right there. So yeah, we're okay. 1 second. How long have I been talking without any sound coming through?
Research complete.
Please somebody tell me that I've actually been talking most of this time, if not this whole time. I will be very sad if I have not. Let's get the engineering facility grade 2. Not that long. Okay, good. Thank you. Well, I hope it hasn't been that... obviously, I'll find out when I download the video and double check. When did I flip that off? I don't know. I flipped it off just now because I was gonna sneeze really bad, but then I realized, wait, it's already off. Oh, shit. Have I been talking to myself for the last hour? Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, because like if I've been going on and on and on about like how we're gonna change our governing ethics and become slightly spiritualist and we can get this that and do this and laying out like the plans for the empire for the last hour and nobody knows what the hell I'm doing. Why does he keep looking at the factions? He keeps going back and looking at the factions like that. What the heck is he looking for? Oh boy. Okay. So, all right, I'm done. I'll stop freaking out. I apologize. Oh, man. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're lacking 49 influence. We will get that in about 25 months. Less than that, really. And we'll have galactic administration in 36 months. So hopefully, once we embrace the spiritualism and we complete galactic administration... psionic theory shows up in that very first reroll. That would be fucking amazing. Hang on a second here. Let's get that basic science lab. What do we got? Bash patent mining. Bunch of construction done here, which is good. That's what we want. All right, mining network 2. Mining network 2. Do I need to clear any tiles? No, not really. I'll clear this tile, though. I don't really want to, but I'm going to put a mineral silo on this tile that where I'm clearing the blocker right now, because it'll give the adjacency bonus to these two tiles, which also share the adjacency bonus with the planetary administration.
System survey complete.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. My bad. Alright. Anyways, thank you for replying, Morgan Freeman. And no, I did not read your comments in his voice. Don't think I've seen you in the stream before there, bud. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Do you yourself have Stellaris Console Edition? And if so, which console do you have it for? Alright, what do we got? Another non-aggression pact. Okay, cool. See, Xbox One. Cool. Obviously, that's what I'm playing on, too. See, by forming those additional 2 defensive packs from rivaling these guys, we didn't really gain much out of all that. I was trying to gain us more influence from that rivalry, but it didn't really do us anything, because all of a sudden, boom, we have 2 more defensive packs. Okay, so a faction is getting slightly unhappy with us. Well, sorry, they're losing happiness, I should say. So Morgan Freeman, I don't know if you know, but I do upload these to my YouTube. I also put up the occasional non-streamed video onto my YouTube. I also put up other things. I've done some Empire builds. That's the most, for fun kind of video for Stellaris Console that I have. If you'd like to check out my stuff, just search Mobius Y on YouTube and check out my stuff there. And all of those videos have links in the description for things like my Twitter feed, but also our Discord channel, where I think we've surpassed about 60 members now, and there's a bunch of people from either console, but we've got a bunch from Xbox One. If you ever want to play some multiplayer with some of the people on Xbox One, drop in to the Discord, leave your gamer tag, or just talk with people. Leave your gamer tag, and I'm sure plenty of people would be more than happy to. The Alari Galactic Consensus. I don't doubt that there's plenty of people in there who would be happy to party up with you and play some multiplayer with you, either cooperatively or competitively. Either works. And by competitively, I mean like you're actually working against each other, not like an actual Stellaris Console Esports. That's not what I mean. I really should get a scientist working on this alien specimen procurement, shouldn't I? Boogaloo. Tell you what, let's get this guy to finish surveying that planet, and then the reason why we would love alien specimen procurement is we get some energy credits and a bunch of society science for completing it. Which technically we could really use right now. Oh man, they are all over the place. Alright, well. So this is why I don't like getting the alien specimen procurement later in the game. When it shows up in the first like 15-20 years, it's usually very close to your home world, your home system. But after this long, oh whoops, no, we don't want to chain it. We want them to go right over there and then come back and assist research. There we go. Multiplayer is not for me. This is a time-consuming game, and I'm in and out too much. Fun game, though, satisfies a certain itch. That's fair.
Research complete.
Some people are pretty understanding, though. Let's see, what should we get? I mean, there's plenty of other people that also, they have real life stuff going on. Either they have you know, somebody they're caring for at home or something, or they have kids, or you know, they work from home and something could come up, you know, that's job related while they're playing. I know that kind of stuff can happen, definitely. I do agree, this game really satisfies a certain itch. What I myself have been playing a lot lately, and we're down to about 15 minutes left in the stream, really. Well, normally, but I'm thinking maybe I can try playing longer. I'd like to. We'll see. Anyways, what I've been playing myself lately is on my PS4. When I don't feel like Stellaris Console, I've actually been playing Dreadnought, which I streamed once sometime last year, and I haven't touched in many, many months, but I've been, you know, here and there thinking to myself, yeah, I should play some Dreadnought. It's actually good. It's a good game. I like it. It's fun. But I only just started playing it again like about a week ago, and I've actually played a little bit almost every day in the last week. I played a lot this last weekend. The other thing that I've been playing a bit of too is No Man's Sky, and it's neat because they're all three of them are space games, and I look at it this way: Stellaris is as if I want to rule a space empire. If I actually want to take control of a ship in said space empire and blow up ships from enemy empires, I can go play Dreadnought. You know, if I were to use my imagination a little bit. But if I want to take control of my own science ship and go explore the galaxy for, you know, my star empire, very well, you may take her. Then I go play No Man's Sky. Okay, so what just happened? We lost a scientist, but I don't know which one. Ah, it was this one. Great timing. Alright, so let's get this person to research that project. And then we will get them back over to here. There. And anyways, yeah, I kind of consider that like my trifecta of space games. We no longer see any reason to keep you outside of our borders. Blah, 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 blah. Eat a giant penis. Or various other fungoid phallus. Whatever your birds call them. You're still more than welcome to join the Discord, though, Morgan Freeman, because like I said, we got a bunch of people in there. It's usually pretty quiet most days, but it happens at least a few times a week where somebody comes in and has like a question or something. And so, like, if you yourself have any questions or you want to, you know, discuss something with somebody else who plays this on console, by all means, you can drop in the Discord, be a part of it. And as I said, it's a very small Discord channel, mostly pretty quiet, you know, kind of like myself. But you know, it could be useful to have. Busy leading engineering research, finally leveled up. I was a big Master of Orion fan. There's one I never played. Now, are you talking about like the old Master of Orion, or are you talking about the remake that came back within the last 5 years? We don't have a physics lab 2. Gulantha herd secured. Beautiful. Okay, we can embrace the faction now. I am on the Discord. Oh, sorry, I wasn't aware of that. I don't know if anybody told you, but I'm not very smart. Alright, so we needed our support to be greater than 20%, which it now is. We just had to secure some diplomacy with the Spiritualist Empire. So let's go ahead and embrace this faction. And now we are no longer fanatic xenophiles. We are just xenophile, but we are still militarist, and now we're spiritualist. Beautiful. I'm going to wait the 10 months for Galactic Administration to finish. And hopefully we see psionic theory. That would be fantastic. Alright, now we can build the Empire Capital Complex, can we not? Where's our capital building? Oh, here it is. Oh, no, 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 wait. We can't build the Empire Capital Complex just yet. I am stupid. But we can get a third civic. We just don't have the influence to add it. Again, the influence. What should we get? Oh, that's a good question. Oof. I don't know. Yes, the old one. I am old. Okay. You say that, but how old is old? You know what? We could just get cutthroat politics. This would be really useful. Can we change to a democratic government? If we could do a democracy, we could take parliamentary system. That would give us some awesome influence generation. But that would require happy factions. And if our factions aren't happy, then it doesn't do jack shit for us. Citizen service, increased naval capacity. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we'll just get like cutthroat politics. I do like an oligarchy because you could get corporate dominion. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I think I'll get rid of Free Haven and do cutthroat politics and corporate dominion. We'll do that a little bit later, though. Can't really do it now. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so let's wait out the rest of the time for Galactic Administration to finish. Oh, that's why I'm an idiot. I'm like, oh, I can't build the Empire Capital Complex yet. Well, okay. Well, okay, you know, whatever. It's probably because I don't have the minerals or something. No, I haven't finished the technology yet. Oh my god. Clearly, I am way more tired than I think I am. Jeez. This is just sad. Oh, hey, check it out. We can get Consecrated Worlds now, too. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool pick, since we're partially spiritualist, and once we pick this, we never lose it. The downside is Consecrating Worlds costs a lot, and I do mean a lot, of influence. Like, let's take a look-see here. Blorg. Planetary Edict. Oh my god, 120 influence, so it would be like 240 to consecrate a world. Alright, let's take a look-see. We've got options. Harmony wouldn't be too bad, because we get the Paradise Dome and increased leader lifespan, so on and so forth. We get some pretty decent things in the Harmony tree. Plus, we also increase overall happiness by 10%, which could be useful. But prosperity would be nice, because our mining station is only 60 minerals. Plus, we can get the Pursuit of Profit, which creates some unity off of the Energy Nexus. Of course, the Paradise Dome produces unity as well. Diplomacy, though. Diplomacy would be pretty useful, because... we could form a federation, and it would increase our trust growth by a decent amount. Plus, by finishing it, our trust cap is increased by 50. Diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50% as well, so the cost of the defensive pacts would go down. I'm actually kind of leaning towards diplomacy. I usually don't. That Paradise Dome would be super awesome, though. The extra happiness in the Paradise Dome. Let's lean towards making a federation. Let's do that. Adopt diplomacy. That should up. Yeah, look at that. The influence cost from defensive pacts has gone way down. About 1.5 influence now. So we're getting a pretty decent amount of influence coming in. So that should also please one of our other factions, because yep, these guys, diplomatic traditions plus 3%, not too bad. Okay.
System survey complete. System survey complete.
Excuse me.
Research complete.
Alrighty then. Oh! Oh! Ow! I just sacked myself. Oh. Because the technology finished, and then I opened this up, and it's like, hey, look, there's psionic theory. So I put my hand up in the air, and then whack! That hurt. Oh. Anyways, psionic theory showed up. So we got 31 months, then it's done, and we can take mind over matter. And honestly, once we take mind over matter, we can actually completely ditch spiritualism. We won't need it anymore. Who just gained statecraft? Nice! That's pretty awesome. So let's get rid of the maniacal scientist, put this guy back in there, and then the BCS Pilgrim. Alright, put this person in. This will be an okay way for them to level up for a little while. Not that I'm worried about our current scientist really dying anytime soon, because we have the Venerable trait, which adds, what, 75 years to leader lifespan. Plus, we did that Vitality Boosters, which adds like another 10 years or something silly. The list goes on. Anyways, so the research agreement is done. Alright, I would say for this chapter, mission accomplished. We adopted spiritualism, and we're going to be able to do the psionic ascension path. And I'm kind of excited for it because we have not done it on stream yet. I know probably nobody else really gives a shite. Can I get a Voidcraft leader? No. I can get somebody who has Meticulous, though. Increased anomaly discovery chance. Hell yes. Let's take that. Alright, so I'm actually going to end the stream in just a few minutes here. I'm just going to go to Mufrid Power. Let's build another science ship. What do we got? They want a research agreement? Sure. Now, Bashpat Mining does not have a spaceport, so let's go ahead and build one. Same with Pleonini Science. There we go. And I think we're kosher. Alright, cool. Everything looks good. We just need to wait for that influence to generate, and then we can reform our government.
System survey complete.
It'll take a while, but we'll get enough influence eventually. We've got quite a bit pouring in, nearly 4 every month. So, oh, what are we looking at now? Well, about 240. So you're looking at 24 divided by 4, so that's 6. So what, 60 months? About 5 years. Alari Galactic Consensus. They joined the Favorable Alliance. Oh, okay. Can I be a part of your... Nope. War philosophy allows wars of aggression. I can happily change that. War philosophy, defensive wars. How's that? Is that better? Do you like it a lot more now? Ask to join Federation. Yes, but not that much. What about these guys? These guys don't like us very much. The Sneeran have been secured. Acceptance -102. -1,000? Well, that's depressing. Well, shite. This sucks. I was hoping we could all get our own federation going and, you know, Everybody would be one big happy family. We have an inactive building. That's fine. What I need to do is upgrade these engineering facilities. That came from superfluid materials, which was a while ago. Oops. Alright, how much to clear these tiles? A bunch. So let's just queue the hydroponics farm. We'll clear that tile. And that tile. And then we can wait a month. Now we clear this tile. Oh wow, a bunch of defensive packs popping up. What do we got here? Mandate of Juven Order. Yeah, so now everybody's liking the Mandate of Juven Order since they're rivaling those xenophobes on the far right of the galaxy now. Beautiful.
System
There we
survey
go.
complete.
Right on. So pretty much the entire galaxy has defensive packs and non-aggression packs up the wazoo because of these xenophobes over here in the eastern portions of the galaxy. Apparently those guys are so threatening that they are uniting everybody else against them. Kinda, sorta. Not really, but you get the gist of what I'm saying.
System survey
hope.
complete.
Alright, this guy... Can you build this research station? Yes, you can. Beautiful. I like it. What else can we do? I think that's going to be it. Like I said, I personally feel that for the sake of this portion of this stream game, mission accomplished. Not even 60 years in, and we were able to switch to slight spiritualism to get psionic theory, allowing us to go down the psionic ascension path. So yeah, that's pretty cool, in my opinion. Feel free to let me know in Twitch chat or in the YouTube comments below once this is on YouTube. Anyways, I'm going to save the game. It's getting a little late, so I need to get ready for bed pretty shortly. Hopefully I didn't actually screw that up and leave my mic off for extended periods of time earlier in the stream. That would suck. But I trust Mr. Morgan Freeman to be telling me what is true, and that I only shut it off for that split second, and that not that I'm as dumb as I think I am and turned it off for half the stream. Anyways, that's going to be it for... Yeah, thanks, Morgan Freeman. I appreciate you coming around tonight. Well, I hope to see you again on Friday. All right, that's going to be it for tonight, folks. Friday, again, it's going to be the multiplayer mashup. So it'll be myself, hopefully 3 other people, not the same people that were here last Friday, but both, well, I should say all 3 of them. Snap, Crackle, Glock, Wolfenheim, and Crimson have all said that they're willing to come back if I need them to, so we'll see. Yeah, so it's going to start at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me, that was disgusting. As opposed to 9. And we all had to play a different empire from what we played last week. Now, unfortunately, I think because I have the save game, I'm going to try to figure out a workaround, but because I currently have the save game, it threw me back in as the same empire. The Ganvius State, or whatever it's called. So I'm going to try to figure out a workaround with a friend or friends, which might be a pain in the butt, but hopefully I can figure something out here. In the meantime, yeah, hope to see you guys on Friday. Again, if you're interested in coming by to play for those 2-3 hours on Friday, and you know for sure you'll be available, let me know. If there's a possibility that something will come up, or you know you cannot stay there for the whole time, don't worry about it. Maybe during a time when you're a little more free, sometime down the road, like a few weeks or a couple months down the road, when we're still doing this weekly Friday multiplayer mashup kind of thing, maybe we can get you in there. But yeah, the idea behind it is every week we get different people playing different empires all the time, you know, taking the reins for the empire and trying to make things work. So yeah, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time should be about the time the stream goes live. Might be a little bit later because we had problems last week with some technical issues. So if those crop up again, it will wind up being just a bit later. But yeah, it'll be a good 3-hour stream. And I hope to see you guys there. Those of you who watch this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Stellaris Console Edition content. I upload at least one video every week since I stream this at least once every week. Also, check out the links in the description below. You'll find my Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of, my Twitter feed, which is a good way to keep in touch with me, and I also post big announcements there, for example, when I go live or when I post a new video, that kind of stuff. And, of course, the Discord channel, which you can come in and talk with myself or other Stellaris Console Edition players like Morgan Freeman, Odile the Great, and a few others who are in there that you may have seen or heard me interacting with in the Twitch chat. Talk about the game, set up multiplayer sessions with other people. We've got people from Xbox and PS4, or just ask questions if you have any queries that need answered to help you with your own game. Enjoy the rest of the week. I'll see you folks Friday evening. Have a good night.